Hey, hey, hey. All right, so if you saw my last video, you learned how to create a Chalk Couture project. And on this video, we're going to go over how to care for, clean, and store your Chalk Couture transfers and your chalkboards. So to get started, what I typically do is I'm typically at the sink, but as you can see, I am not at a sink today. So we're gonna do our best to show you how I do it here at my desk. So Chalk Couture sells these board erasers. They come two to a package. They're very inexpensive and they work excellent for both. Even though they're called a board eraser, they work excellent for the boards, the chalkboards, but they also work excellent for cleaning up your transfers. So I'm going to show you how I clean and care for my transfers, and I use a board eraser all the time. And I usually do it in my sink. I'll put the transfer in my sink and let the water run over it while I rub each side of the transfer. But obviously I'm not at a sink today, so I'm going to show you how you can do it even if you don't have a sink available. It's still that easy that you can do it at your desk, in your hotel room, in your camper while you're camping, wherever you are, you can do it. It's really easy. So whenever I finish with each of my transfers and I pull them off of the chalkboard, I place them in a pan of water. So when I turn my camera down, that's what you're going to see is my pan of water with some transfer soaking in there. And the reason I do that is because if I can't clean them right away, like when I'm doing a video, I don't want to stop and go clean a transfer because I don't want to waste your time while I'm off cleaning a transfer. So I just put them in a bath of water to keep the chalk from getting stuck in the screens. So this is what it looks like when I'm finished doing a video and my transfers are soaking in a bath of water. So here we are. I'm going to turn my camera down so that you can see what I'm doing here. So I just keep this, I usually keep it over here on the right. I have one of these, they're like a dish mat so that you can dry dishes on it. It's kind of squishy. And I usually keep my pan of water on top of that, just in case I spill it. It has something absorbent to absorb it. And so as I pull my transfers off of the boards, you know, when I peel them off, I just drop them in the bath of water. Just plain water, nothing else is in there. So normally what I would do is I would take this to my sink and I would pull up one of the transfers, lie it in the sink, run the water over it, and brush across with my board eraser. Since we can't do that here today, I want to show you that you can do it even without a sink. We're going to use just some disinfecting wipes, paper towels, and water. There's water in there, and I have a bottle of water over here if we need some extra. So that's all that we're going to use. So the first thing I'm going to do is move this little pan of water out of the way now that you've seen it. Move it off to the side. And then I will show you. You can lay your transfer on the table. It's not going to hurt anything. There's nothing on there but chalk paste, and chalk paste is completely washable with water, so it's not going to hurt my desk at all. So I'm going to take one of these disinfecting wipes and just gently rub over the transfer. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to clean the other side. And when you're cleaning the sticky side, it removes the fuzz that you put on there with your fuzzing cloth. Do one more time on this side. And it's all clean. That's it, folks. That's how easy it is to clean it. So now what I usually do is I have some paper towels laid out on my kitchen counter, and I will just lay the transfer upside down to where the sticky side is up, It's not super sticky right now because it's still kind of wet, but as it dries, the stickiness will come back. So I'm going to lay this off to the side, sticky side up. And we're going to grab another transfer to clean. I'm telling you, this is so easy. Anybody can do it. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter if you're good at other crafts. It doesn't matter. Everybody can do this. So this one's all nice and clean and ready to go. I'm going to lie it aside to dry, sticky side up. And then the same thing goes for the tools. So we used this little stir stick to stir up the chalk before we did our project. Same thing, it just wipes right off. You're good to go, ready to use it again. Put that over to dry. Same thing for a squeegee. Wipes right off. Everything is going to be clean and ready to go for the next project. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and wash every transfer. I've got 2 more in the pan over here. But I just wanted to show you how quick and easy that can be. So while those are drying off a little bit, let's move on to the chalkboard. So this is the chalkboard that I made in my last video. And let me grab my water bottle. So I have a water bottle here that's empty, apparently. Let me add some water. Okay, so I just have my water bottle here, and I'm just going to spritz this design that we just put on, because let's say it's a new season and we're ready to change it out. Or maybe we just decided we wanted different colors. Spritz some water on there. I'm going to grab my board eraser. And look at that. I hope I'm not shaking my camera too much, but look at how easily that washes off. There. Now we can come back. Normally I would be running water over it in the sink and it would wash just right off, but since I'm not, I'm just going to come back with this little disinfecting wipe and finish wiping off the excess. Throw that in the trash. Let's dry it off a little bit. And your surface is squeaky clean and ready for a brand new design. I mean, guys, it can't get any easier than this. Super easy. Okay, so now that that's clean, I want to show you. You want to make sure that your transfer is dry on both sides. And then remember I told you to save the backing paper that you pulled it off of in the project. So I have my backing paper. And for me, the easiest way to put the backing paper back on and kind of line it up, you want to make sure the shiny, slick side is going to go down to the sticky side, and then the other side is going to be facing up. So I like to lay my transfer on the table and then line up one edge. and then just smooth it down. So now you've got it back on the backing paper, and you don't have to worry about it sticking to itself, and you don't have to worry about it sticking to other transfers or other surfaces. It's good to go. Then what I like to do is to store them. I don't have the bag handy for this particular one, but what I like to do is I get these Ziploc bags and I print out a picture of the transfer that is going to be enclosed in this bag, and I just put them inside. And so whenever I'm looking for a design, I can just flip through my bags, easily see on the picture what's inside, and it's all sealed up in one little handy dandy bag. But you want to make sure that your transfers are dry and ready to be stored away. So that is how I store mine. I will tell you that some people buy, oh gosh, what is it called? You buy it at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something, and it's where artists, it's like a book where artists store their artwork, a portfolio. That's what I'm trying to think of. It's a portfolio for artwork, and a lot of people store theirs in there. So that's another option if you're looking for a way to store your transfers. So I told you guys, this is super duper easy. Anybody can do it. I know you can do this. And I hope that you have all the information that you need to get started and try Chalk Couture, or if you've already tried it, you're ready to make your project easy peasy, and you've picked up some tips and tricks from my videos. I've got another video coming your way, and I look forward to seeing you again. So keep an eye out for that video, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you soon. Bye, guys.